Hey guys, just got Thursday Boots all white sneaker and I'm gonna wear them for a full 30 days straight. Here are the rules. I have to wear them for at least 4 hours every day. I can clean off any dirt that might be on these, but nothing else. And rain or shine, I have to wear them. For the record, it is Monday, July 10, and today is the first day of this challenge. Before I get into the video about this sneaker and why I think it's one of the best sneakers I've ever had, I might have to answer one question that you might be having. You might be asking yourself, why do I have Christmas decor in the middle of August? The challenge began in July, so technically 30 days later would be August. Well, the answer to that is that it's not August, it's actually December. It took me about 6 months to finally get around to making this video. A whole bunch of life stuff happened. Now I can finally sit down and tell you why I think this sneaker is one of the best sneakers I've ever had in my wardrobe and why you should have it in your wardrobe as well. I could break down my experiences with this sneaker into 4 points. Those 4 points being ease of styling, comfort, longevity, and the price point. But before I get into my experiences, I just want to make sure that you understand I don't consider myself to know everything about style, fashion, none of that. Just a regular guy that likes to wear regular things. If I like the way something looks, then I'm just gonna wear it. I don't really care for opinions. But I also know that there are times where I would want to know more about something I want to buy and there's no reviews. Hopefully this kind of helps out. My thoughts and experiences are just my own. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not here to convince you, I'm just here to inform you. Like I mentioned before, I wore these sneakers for 30 days straight. I wanted to set myself a challenge and see if these sneakers withstood the test of time and wear. For the most part, I was wearing these to work. I am a photographer as my 9 to 5, but also for the most part, I'm not doing crazy movements or heavy workloads. Basic photography stuff that you would use your feet for. I wasn't doing anything crazy, but I was wearing these for very long hours. But not only for work was I wearing these, there were nights where I would go out with my girlfriend on like dates, or I would go out with some friends to go grab some drinks on the weekend. Pretty much, I've had days where I've had these on for 10 to 12 hours. They were not uncomfortable at all. According to Thursday's website, these sneakers are made with white Italian nappa leather, buttery soft leather interior lining, shock absorbent performance footbeds, padded tongue and collar for added support, and dual density rubber outsoles for comfort and traction. The inside is just full leather. Your foot fits like a glove. Straight out of the box, these were really easy to break in. It took maybe one wear before my foot can like really mold to it. And I presume that's why these were so comfortable, just because they were so easy to break in. I had no issues at the beginning wearing these. I wore these my true to size. I am a size 8.5 in most sneakers, mostly like Nike sneakers. And I got these in a size 8.5 as well. And no issues whatsoever. These from the jump were super comfortable, super easy to break in. For all the days that I wore this sneaker and all the wear it went through, especially during the full month of me just wearing this sneaker every day, for the most part, the sneaker did hold up for all the wear that it went through. It still has its shape, doesn't look crazy, it doesn't look too beat up. For white sneakers, these are very tough. I've had sneakers, for example, like Nike Air Force Lows, whatever, that within like a week of wearing them, they just can't wear them anymore. These are not the case when it comes to that. There are some points that I did notice and I wasn't a fan of. One of them is the toe cap right here. They kind of crease in such a weird way where there's like a bump there now. There's a bump between 2 creases and it's been there since the very first day. Don't know how that happened. I guess I crouched and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of that happened. I assume because of the quality leather. It's so soft, it's so smooth that it just, any small little movement where your sneaker might wrinkle or crease or whatever, and that crease is gonna stay there. Some other point that I noticed that the traction of the soles, it's almost smooth in some areas. Not a fan of that. This also could have been because I wore these so often. The midsole and the outsole are sort of eating away now. There's like a small little lift on the back heel of the sole. In short, this sneaker is very durable. Its longevity is amazing. Has some kinks here and there that I wasn't a fan of, like its creases, but that's all probably because of me. Now to the point about the ease of styling. These work with office wear, casual wear, formal wear, business casual, lunch dates, date nights, nights out. These sneakers work well with any kind of outfit you can think of. Like I said before, I'm not the most in-trend person when it comes to like style. I like to be very comfortable. So
anytime I can wear something comfortable like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, these sneakers worked well with that. But on the other side of that, I don't mind putting on a pair of slacks and a button-down shirt, and these also worked well with that. Depending on the occasion, the low profile all white look to this sneaker makes it easy to just wear with anything you can think of. If you're one of those guys that likes to pick out an outfit with your eyes closed from the closet, you don't really mind what you're wearing as long as you're comfortable, these work well with that. On the other side of the spectrum, if you're one of those guys that like to stand out, look good, trying to impress people, don't be afraid to wear these either. These work really well with any kind of outfit that is not just a pair of jeans and a white tee. These sneakers will surely complement your fit no matter what kind of vibe you're going for. The last point I want to talk about is the cost. At a price of 129 USD dollars, these aren't the most cheapest white sneaker you can buy. I'm sure you can find a pair between $50 to $100 that might look okay, but might not last you too many wears. On the other side of the spectrum, you can find a couple of pairs for $250 USD plus, but at that point, you're not really paying for the sneaker, you're most likely paying for the branding, which is okay. If you have the means to buy a name brand sneaker, then go ahead. No one should stop you from doing that. But Thursday Boots gives you a pretty good all-white sneaker for a pretty fair price. Again, not the cheapest, but you're also paying for the materials, how long they last, the way it looks, the ease of styling, all my points that I had mentioned before. In my opinion, these are a great investment to an all-white sneaker you can wear any day, every day, to any occasion. Would I recommend this sneaker to you? 100%, only if you're able to afford it. Like I mentioned before, these aren't the cheapest white sneaker you can buy. But I can tell you right now, since the first time I wore them, I've never really thought about these being a waste of money. I truly believe these sneakers are a great entry sneaker into simplifying your closet, but still making sure you look good. I've always said, you feel the best when you look the best, and the sneaker will definitely get you to that point.